words that we use a lot are on the word wall. And this young lady, what's your name? Haley had a great answer too. She said, you might be in the middle of writing an exciting story and you want to know how to spell here, and Mrs. Charpentier is helping this person and that person, and she's very busy helping, and you'd love to keep writing. Well, you can just look at the word wall. Here, starts with H. Let's see, H, H, H. And there it is, okay? So that's how we use the word wall. You're holding up a book, sweetheart. What is it?
There's words in here too.
Is that like a dictionary to how to spell words? Very nice. That's a great idea too. That could be a plan B. Plan A, look at the word wall. Plan B, use your little book as like a dictionary. And then maybe plan C, ask Mrs. Charpentier. Do you always have to spell every single word exactly right when you're writing an exciting story? No. Sometimes you just want to get those ideas down so you can share them with somebody else, because we write to share those words with other people. Okay, the word wall. I have a little game. I brought a paper, and I'm going to play this game with you, and I'm going to give you each a paper. Can you all reach and find a pencil? And I'm going to pass these out. And this is a word wall game, and we're going to play it just for fun. And I know you use your word wall a lot. I hope you do. But this is just another way to remind you to always use that word wall, because it's a great help to you. When you get the paper, it's got some leaves on the front because it's autumn time. I tried to find turkeys. I couldn't find turkeys. I see you have some turkeys up on your whiteboard here. That's awesome. A couple more days till Thanksgiving. That's exciting. Okay, when you get your paper, put your name at the top, and at the very top of the paper it says word wall. Word wall fun, and that's what we're going to do today, is practice using that word wall so when we're writing stories, we remember. Did I miss you? I missed somebody else. Oh my goodness. Monday morning. All right. You can put it right up at the very, very top above the leaves. How's that? By the way, I very much like, boys and girls, how you're raising your hands, you're not interrupting Mrs. Hashem. That is so nice, and you're not interrupting each other. I like being in your classroom.
Oh, Mrs. Hashem, this is a great group. Really.
I can tell. Before we play our game, do you think Mrs. Charpentier put every single letter on the alphabet up on the word wall? Or maybe she missed one?
She missed one.
Oh, you think so? Let's check. Do you know that song? I might be dating myself. The old ABC song? Or maybe you sang it in kindergarten or the beginning of the year. ABC. You know that song? Let's check Mrs. Charpentier's work. And I made a pointer that later on some of you can come up and use my pointer. Now, I know. I was home and I thought, Mrs. Charpentier probably has all kinds of nice pointers, but then I thought, what if I go and she doesn't have one? So, you know, I made my own. I took a yardstick and put this little paper point on it. Did you ever play school at home?
Yeah.
This is an idea. You could take a ruler or a yardstick and... Okay, let's see if Mrs. Charpentier got all the alphabet. You ready? I heard you sing, so I know you're great singers. You ready to sing with me? And I'm going to point to each letter. Ooh, I covered it. And we're going to check and see if they're all here. Ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G,
H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
So far, so good.
Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and
Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? She didn't miss any. Figures. I didn't really think Mrs. Charpentier would miss any of the alphabet. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to play a game. I'm going to say, it's a rhyming game. Do you know what I bet? Raise your hand if you can maybe share and remind us. What are rhyming words? What are rhyming words?
words that rhyme.
They're words that rhyme. You're right. What does that mean, words that rhyme? Yes.
Words have the same ending.
Words that end the same ending, have the same ending sound, and what's different in them? Only the... What's sweetheart? Okay, if they're not the same, then they're not a rhyme. You're right. And what's different is the very first sound. Okay? So here's my my game. I'm going to think of a word, and if you can guess what it is, you're going to write it by number 1. You see the numbers there? But before you write, we'll kind of all decide if we have the right one or not. For example, let's see. Okay, I'm thinking of a word that rhymes with bed, but it starts with the letter R. Now we're going to go right to the word wall. Well, we know it starts with the letter R. Where's the letter R? We'll get my pointer. Then you can come up and do it. There's the letter R. So it's a word on the word wall that rhymes with bed, but it starts with the letter R. So raise your hand if you know what it is. Red. Easy, huh? Okay, so put that on the very first one. That's how we play the game. And now what I'm going to do, if you guess the word, I'm going to have you come up and point to the word. Okay, you can use my snazzy pointer. Okay, let's see. All right, I have another one. It rhymes with the word bike, but it begins with the letter. You can have your hands up here. You don't know what letter it begins with.
I know.
You might have a good guess. Okay, it rhymes with the word bike, but it begins with the letter L. Eyes to the word board. Find the L. Raise your hand if you want to come up and point to what you think the rhyming word is. What do you think it is? Why don't you tell me first? Like. You're absolutely right. Let's see if she can find like on the word wall. And sometimes when you're writing, you want to know how to spell like. You look up. Good job. Excellent. Very nicely done. Okay, so by number 2, you should have the word like. And if you don't know how to spell it, as you're writing it, here's where you look. See how cool that is? As soon as you think, how do I spell that? Zoom your eyes over to the word wall, and there it is. Okay, so we have red and like. Let me get trickier. You guys are too smart. Okay, this word I'm thinking of is on your word wall, and it rhymes with the word hive, like a beehive. Okay, but it starts with the letter F. So, word wall, find the F. It rhymes with the word hive. Let's see, this young man. What do you call it? Very good. Let's see if you can find the 5. What's your name? Charlie. Good job, Charlie. You take that point is about as tall as you guys are. But I thought it might need a long one. Can you find the word 5? And while he's up there, good job. There it is, right under the F. That's number 3. Don't know how to, thank you. Excellent, good work. Don't know how to spell it, you can just look on your paper. Okay, I'm going to do one more, and then I'm going to give maybe one of you a chance to make up the rhyming word and see if you can come up with one. So what you do is you just look up the word wall, find a word, and then think of a word that rhymes with it. That's what I'm doing. So I'm going to find one more, and I'm going to let you do this. Okay, got it. I saw a word, and I thought of a rhyming word. Paw. The word on the word wall that I'm thinking of rhymes with paw, but it starts with the letter S. Don't just say know what it is. Yes, we know. What do you think it is? It rhymes with paw, but it starts with S. You're looking right at the right place. But instead of paw, it's excellent. Good job. Come on up. Can you find the point to the word saw for everybody to see? Perfect. You see it there? Saw. Nicely done. Thank you. Okay, so you can write the word saw. Now, do any of you think that you might be able to think of a rhyming? You have to be careful not to say the word that you want them to point to. You have to say a word that rhymes with it. Is that something you might want to try? Look up there and see if you can find a word and think of a word that rhymes with it. But don't say the word. Okay, come on up here. You can hold the point, but don't point to it yet because they have to guess. You have the word. Okay? Okay, she does have a great word up there. Okay, what does your word rhyme with? No boys and girls. Okay, it starts with M. You're right, you're right. She said it starts with M and it rhymes with. Okay, go ahead, tell me. Okay, it starts with the letter P. The word that she's thinking of is penny. She whispered penny in my ear, but it begins with an M. So look up at the M's. What's your name? Emily. You're doing a good job, Emily. Emily's, the word, the hint she gave you is penny, and she said it starts with an M. Why don't you call on one of your friends? See if they get it right. Did you get it right? Yeah. Okay, why don't you, I'll let you point to it, because you did the hard work of thinking it up. Can you find many up there? Good, rhymes with penny. Sounds like penny, spelled a little bit differently, but that's okay. Good job, Emma. That was very tricky. All right, very nicely done, boys and girls. So I'm going to stop for today. I might come back another day with another word wall game, but that was just to give you an idea, to remind you that your word wall is, what is your word wall? Wonderful, wonderful. Hey, they all start with the same letter. What letter does wonderful and word and wall, whoops, begin with? Yes, dear? W. Your wonderful word wall. Very nice work, boys and girls, and nice listening. You have a great day and a happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Mrs. Hash.